fly, I'm a fly nigga. Who ride? I ride nigga. For what side? The west side nigga. And what am I? A do or die nigga. I'm back, I got the D-boy feeling. So I'ma hit the I-10 and make a killing. Beard turning gray, I got some age in this game. I hustle, made money and turned the page in this game. I did time like everybody else. I knew some secrets, but I kept them to myself. 8 years later, hit the streets, what's happening?
Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy PB, man. FanSpeak rap battle recap. I went to the 6-year anniversary last night in Vegas, man. I didn't get home that at 5 in the morning on some real shit. Well, it was a good ass event, man. A lot of battles took place, so I ain't gonna waste no time with this, man. I got these in my phone and shit. You know, that's how I was keeping track of everything that was going down. So, first battle, A22 versus Klutch from Denver. Now this is Klutch from Denver. A22 lost this battle. He wasn't prepared. Klutch was prepared, and Klutch came there to take a head off, you know. So I would say that was a 3-0, man. Next battle, Ceas versus Prophecy. Ceas and Prophecy. Ceas had that first round. Second round, I think I edged that one to Prophecy because Ceas had his went down a notch, you know, from that first that he came out with, and then both of their thirds was you know, it's kind of in and out with me, you know, in a sense that, you know, both of them had good first rounds, and it just went down and down and down, and I would just have to say this is a 2-1, you know what I mean? But it's either way, it's debatable. I got to see this one to really call it, you know what I mean? To really, you know, look at this again. But like I said, first round Ceas, second round Prophecy, third round, you know, I think, you know, I just really got to see that one again. But it's a 2-1 debatable to me, you know what I mean? Another battle, Trigaaah versus Young B. This one was a 2-1 to me. I had it 1-1 going into the last round. Young B, you know, stepped it up, you know, did his thing, like as always, jokes, bars, schemes, all that shit. Only thing that kept Trigaaah from winning this round was that he stopped it short. You know, I think I chopped it up with him after the battle and shit. You know, Trigaaah a good sport, man. You know, and you know, niggas be on some bullshit, you know, with these politics. But I can tell y'all this: Trigaaah has transcended, you know, the battle generation, so to speak. You know, he from the first, you know, from the first wave of AHAT MCs, you know what I mean, as far as, you know, respectability and, you know, putting, you know, giving they all to this art form, and then fast forward to this time, he stepped up his bars, and last night he had some jokes that, you know, a lot of the crowd didn't expect. So, but I would just say that was what kept this battle, you know, at Young B winning 2-1. And that's not to take away from what Young B did. Young B did do what the fuck he does. But like I said, Trigaaah did not have a complete third. And you know, like I said, it's a good sportsmanship about it. You know, good sportsman, you know, good sportsman about it. So it is what it is, but I got Young B that one 2-1. Shi-Dog, why not? Now this is a bar fest, and this is one battle that I think a lot of people are gonna have a lot to say about when it comes out, because there were bars within bars within bars. On Shi-Dog part, you know, he was setting up a whole lot of shit and connecting and bringing shit back. But Why Not was just punching. I mean, he was punching the fuck out of Shi-Dog. But Shi-Dog did his damn thing too. And overall, you know, what I gathered from a lot of the crowd was a 2-1. You know, either way, but I got this one with Why Not 2-1. I got Why Not in this one 2-1. It's going to be debatable, but you know, I can tell y'all this: nobody got 3-0 in this battle, so that's the good thing about it. Next one, Vishiss versus KristoFire. KristoFire did have his moments in this battle, you know, but I just think for this matchup, it wasn't a good one for him. Vishiss, you know, he, you know, man, you know, what's up, my brother? You know, W respect. He has stepped up his game, you know, from he first got into the battle world as far as being on YouTube and shit, and then these battle things, you know, these battle events and whatnot. But he's really stepped up his bars and presence and everything. But like I said, I just don't think this was a good matchup for KristoFire, you know. And KristoFire was not whack by far. Don't get it fucked up. He's not whack. So, you know, I don't battle rap. I'm a fan of this shit. I do recaps. So this is what I do. You know, as far as rappers, you know, taking shots at one another, you know, that's what y'all gonna do because y'all getting in the ring to disprove one another's theories. That's what y'all do. So for the rappers that got some shit to say to KristoFire about what he did, that's him. Me personally, I felt he lost. But I would not go as far as to say he just whack and all this. Nah, because he had his moments in that battle. But Vishiss was just in his bag, man, all 3 rounds. So I get that one to Vishiss 3-0. The next battle, P-Money versus J Scott. Now, it was too many elements going on in this battle, man. And first one, you had a situation where you had both rappers had their entourage there. You know what I'm saying? Both of them had their people there. So that's one thing. 2, you know, there was some money on the line, so to speak. 3, it comes down to the crowd judging the battle. Now, this is what is crazy to me. You know, first of all, you know, you have your entourage with you, of which they're not gonna say the other guy won. They're not. If your people are with you as a rapper, they're to support you, they're not gonna say you lost for nothing. You know what I mean? Because that's what they're supposed to do. You know, even if it's a clear loss, people probably still say you won. So that eliminates judgment there. 2, you got money on the line. Nobody putting money on the line is just going to just say, hey, you know what? Here's my money. Here you go. Unless it was clearly that way as far as you getting the money. You know what I mean? If it was a clear 3-0 on either side, I could see people getting money, you know, because they felt like, hey, you know what? You won that money. But for the people that put down money on both sides, they fought for that money. And in all honesty, they had a right to, because it's pretty much debatable. However, I call this a 2-1 in J Scott favor. You know what I mean? That's the way I got it, 2-1 J Scott. There are many people that disagree. Hey, we all got our opinions. Hey, y'all can share them. Y'all can type them on Facebook. Y'all can cut on the camera like I am and share it. I got one opinion. I think J Scott got that one 2-1. But, excuse me. And I would like to see this one on YouTube. I just got to see this one on YouTube, man, to really bring a final conclusion to this one. Because, like I said, you had too many elements going on surrounding that whole battle. I mean, the argument, you know, after the battle was longer than the battle about who won. And, you know, that just didn't make sense. And that's when it's like, well, hey, the crowd needs to judge. And it's like, well, damn, you know, you look into the crowd, you got entourage, you got people who put their money, and then you got people like myself who just want to see the battle and say, hey, this person won or that person won. So it was too many elements in this battle, and me personally, I think in all honesty, you know, in fact, you know what I'm saying, I think everybody should just go ahead and wait for this YouTube footage to come out to reassess their opinions on this battle. Because like I said, it's a 2-1 debatable. I got J Scott edging it 2-1. You know what I mean? In all honesty, because around the whole space, the whole area, everybody was saying 2-1 either way, 2-1 either way. Nobody got 3-0, so let's leave it at that, man. Next battle, Billy Boondocks versus XP. I'm a kid y'all not, man. First round, Billy Boondocks, it was short. It was good, it was short. It wasn't long enough to be like, you know, the type of round for the matchup that, you know, they were having. XP was punching. I give him that first round. Second round, Boondocks spazzed. He spazzed like a motherfucker. But XP didn't waver. He was punching, scheming, he was landing. Third round, I'm gonna say, damn. It comes, I would say, Boondocks, man. That honestly, that second and third round is very debatable, man. First round is clear. XP got that one. But the second and third round, oh my goodness, man. They both close, but I would probably edge this one 2-1 to XP. Because his first 2 rounds he was consistent. He stayed in his bag. Then you had, like I said, Boondocks, he spazzed in the second, but I just don't think, you know what I'm saying, it was, I like to edge, I'm gonna edge that one XP. But that third round, man, I'm getting Billy Boondocks, because, you know, he got a gun so big, boy. Oh my goodness, wait till y'all hear that shit. And he had some other things. He's a great performer, man. You know, in all honesty, that third round by XP and Billy Boondocks is probably the best round of the night. Best round of the night by far. From what I saw, it was the best round. You know, they both had performance. They were into their bars. They put on a show, man. You know, for those of y'all that left, y'all missed out. You know what I'm saying? But I got XP in this one 2-1. But like I said, that third round, both of them was the best round of the night, if you ask me. 2 more battles took place, and you know, I didn't get a chance to put these in my phone. Let me see, you had Kels versus Black Magic. Black Magic beat him all 3 rounds. Kels didn't connect well with, you know, with the people that were there, you know what I'm saying? He had some moments, he had a nice rebuttal, I think in the second round, but, you know, Black Magic was on his shit. He, you know, he came to the battle, he was prepared, he was determined to win, he won. That's all I can say about Black Magic. He won that battle. Now the last battle was a 1-rounder, the Jones versus Ratchit. You know, man, the Jones has, it's not a gun so big line, but the motion he put into the performance as far as saying how he would shoot you, oh, wait till y'all see this shit, man. This shit is crazy. In fact, I think that's where Danny Myers had took off and ran. He ran out the motherfucking gate. For those of y'all that went, y'all know where the stage was and y'all know where the gate was where we came in. When the Jones did that bar, finished that bar, Danny took off from the beginning of the stage. He ran out that gate. That wasn't no extra shit. It was just something that, hey, the Jones was in his motherfucking bag. You know what I'm saying? So, but Ratchit on his structure and his straight, you know, his straight edge approach, he was on some real shit. He wasn't whack. So don't get it fucked up like the Jones just washed him. The Jones did have way more bars though. The Jones just had way more bars. Now you want to get down to just straight talking and, you know, like nigga, you know, Ratchit was in his bag. But the Jones, man, he had bars, man. I'm talking about bars, within bars, and then he had performance with the bars. So he was ready too. But overall, man, it was a nice ass event. Glad I went. Looking forward to getting out there some more, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to me, man, you know. It's on the West Coast. I'm liable to be at the motherfucker. But till then, man, y'all tune in PB FanSpeak on YouTube, at PB24 on Twitter. West up, West out. Yeah.